Hey everybody.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Doing well. Good.
Good, thanks.
Good. So where do the three of you stand in the battle, do you think, of everything going on? Because obviously the clones have their own little thing going on, but you're part of their lives.
Yeah.
Where do you stand? What do you think your roles are?
I'm always backing my wife Allison on the show, and of course, in extension, all the sestras. So that's where I stand. I think it's pretty cut and dry for Donnie.
I think we all kind of collectively decided, as interesting as this relationship Felix was exploring with Adele is, that, ultimately his allegiance is to Sarah, and that's part of why she had to leave.
Yeah, and along the same lines, Art's allegiances lie with Beth, and he's haunted by her death, and what his how he could or could not have prevented it is what continues to drive him forward. So he's all in. We've seen him be complicit, with in the torture and murder of a fellow police officer. And if you know anything about cops, that's something that just doesn't wash. So he's pushed his chips to the center of the table, and we'll see what happens.
Cool. So you guys have done some interesting things on camera, bed some skin.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you haven't done yet that you want to show in season 5?
Has Art joined the butt club yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Let's
he
get-
did.
let's
It's
get
in the outtakes.
Because it wasn't good enough to be
No,
on TV?
because it was changed. It was too good.
Too hot for
It was too sweaty. They
No,
couldn't CGI the sweat off.
Good.
Okay, interesting.
I want to see Felix put on his makeup start to finish, from bare face to club look. We call it club look. Like, it would be bad because I don't know how to do it, but I would like to attempt on film and to immortalize that for generations to see how not to contour.
I wonder How to Get Away with Murder. Doesn't Viola Davis do that kind of stuff? On How to Get Away with
She
Murder?
took her wig off.
and her makeup and everything.
Yeah, and she took it all off.
Yeah.
Oh.
That would be. I want to replicate that. Felix sitting down with his Neutrogena face wipe.
Yeah, and just take it out.
Wiping away that eyeliner.
Like in Dangerous Liaisons when
Right.
Glenn Close
Just one half of the face. Just one half.
There's something there, man. There's something there.
So Jordan, sorry, so this season we absolutely find out what it means to you as family. It's more than blood.
Yeah.
So what do you see, I guess, Felix's role for next season, final season, in terms of being basically the glue for holding the sisterhood together? Because you do have a connection. Felix has a connection with every single one of them in a unique relationship with every single one.
That's honestly what outside, I always have private expectations for the character. Not expectations, I have private hopes for the kind of territory we could explore with the character. And I think I got some of that last year with the Adele storyline. But honestly, next season, I would love nothing more than to just play with whatever character they'd like to pair me with. I'd love to just play with more. I haven't gotten a chance to really have the same kind of fun with Allison as I did in previous seasons. I'd love to do more of that. I'd love to work with Crystal, I'd love to work with Sarah. Just the challenge of not coming to the work this year with any sort of ideas about what I would like for the character, and just trying to move more moment to moment. Just enjoy the writing for what it is, and if we get to develop the character more, that's great. If we don't, there'll be development through his interaction with the girls, with these other women, and that's absolutely fine with me.
It kind of is. I mean, not to step on yours at all, but it kind of is that. And it's going to be weird, but stick with me on this one. It's kind of like when you have the Winter Olympics and all the figure skaters have done their competition, but then they have that thing at the end where they put on grease outfits and do the free skate and they have fun and they nail all the jumps that they couldn't nail in competition. It feels like we've done 4 years of that hard work of setting up all of these characters and the storylines and all that kind of stuff. And it feels like right now these guys are going to put together some sort of a crazy final season where we can just sort of take the governors off and just let it all hang out and go hell for leather and just do it. And I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's no, go ahead. No,
I just was going to say I feel the same sort of buzz that we had the first year.
Yeah.
Not buzz as in press buzz or intrigue, but buzz as performers, this excitement you get to go to act.
Yeah.
When there is no expectation, when the audience isn't dictating what you're doing, when you're about to do something new and it's scary, but there's no real, like when we didn't think anyone was watching the show, there's no risk of failure. We just kind of did this thing and weren't concerned with whether or not anybody was going to enjoy it or not enjoy it. We just wanted to do our jobs because we love to act. And I feel like going into the 5th season, knowing the show's coming to a close, knowing that we don't have to appease anybody, really, because we're just going to do what's best for the show and come at it with that same fervor that we did in the 1st season. Total abandon.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
To wrap up this question.
We ended on fervor.